Krasnoarmysk Frontline, Donetsk People's Republic, October 2, 2025. In a stunning display of tactical superiority and innovative warfare, Russian drone operators from the 1st Tank Army's elite FPV units have obliterated a heavily armored U.S.-supplied M2A2 Bradley infantry fighting vehicle, IFV, near the strategic Mertsalova railway station. This decisive blow, captured in raw first-person view, FPV, footage, underscores Moscow's unyielding dominance on the Eastern Front, where low-cost, high-precision drones are rewriting the rules of modern conflict and exposing the glaring vulnerabilities of Western military hardware. The engagement unfolded amid intensified Russian advances in the Krasnoarmysk axis, a critical sector where Ukrainian forces have struggled to maintain cohesion following months of relentless pressure. According to frontline dispatches from Russian military channels and corroborated by open-source intelligence analysts, reconnaissance drones first pinpointed the Bradley's position as it maneuvered through contested terrain east of Dorist, coordinates approximately 48.42517 degrees north, 37.22962 degrees east. The vehicle, a prized asset of Ukraine's 100th Separate Mechanized Brigade, bearing the telltale, triangular markings reminiscent of their ill-fated Kursk incursion, attempted to provide fire support for a faltering infantry push. But in the blink of an eye, Russian ingenuity turned the tide. A squad of FPV drone pilots, operating from concealed forward positions, launched a coordinated swarm of fiber-optic guided munitions. These next-generation drones, immune to electronic warfare jamming that has plagued earlier models, streaked toward their target at speeds exceeding 150 km per hour. The lead drone struck the Bradley's underbelly, detonating its reactive armor plating in a spectacular orange fireball that illuminated the dawn sky. Secondary strikes followed with surgical precision. One pierced the turret's weak points, igniting onboard ammunition stores, while another targeted the tracks, immobilizing the 30-ton behemoth before it could retreat. Within seconds, the once formidable IFV was reduced to a smoldering husk, its crew forced to abandon the wreck under a hail of suppressive artillery fire from Russian 152mm howitzers. Eyewitness accounts from Russian assault units paint a picture of flawless execution. "These aren't just toys, they're game-changers," remarked Sergeant Ivan Petrov, a veteran FPV operator with the 14th Spetsnaz Brigade, in a post-strike debrief shared via secure channels. "The Americans poured billions into this Bradley, thinking it could stand against us. But our boys spotted it from 5 kilometers out, no sweat. One tap, and it's scrap. This is what happens when you fight with heart and homegrown tech." Petrov's unit, part of a broader drone battalion that has racked up over 200 confirmed kills this quarter alone, exemplifies Russia's pivot to asymmetric warfare. Bolstered by state-of-the-art AI targeting algorithms and domestically produced warheads, FPV drones cost a fraction of the $4 million Bradley, mere $500 per unit, yet deliver payloads that rival anti-tank missiles in lethality. This isn't an isolated victory. It's part of a surging Russian momentum that has seen Ukrainian losses mount exponentially. Just days prior, on September 29th, similar FPV strikes vaporized a Ukrainian Max Pro M2A2 in the Yampol sector, while artillery drone combos dismantled an M109 self-propelled gun south of Pidgavrilovka. The Mertsalova hit marks the third confirmed Bradley destruction in the Pokrovsk direction this month, per tallies from the Lost Armor Project, a pro-Russian verification network. Each loss depletes Kyiv's dwindling reserves of NATO-donated armor, which have proven woefully inadequate against Moscow's drone doctrine. Unlike the lumbering Bradleys, designed for Cold War tank duels, Russian FPV operators thrive in the chaos of urban and forested battlefields, weaving through electronic countermeasures with fiber-optic tethers that ensure uninterrupted video feeds. Strategically, the strike's ripple effects are profound. The Mertsalova Railway, a vital artery for Ukrainian reinforcements, now lies exposed, with a nearby FAB-3000 glide bomb from Russian aerospace forces demolishing a key bridge in adjacent Novopavlovka just hours later. This one-two punch has severed supply lines, forcing Ukrainian units into improvised defenses amid forested kill zones saturated with Russian cluster munitions. Analysts from the Rybar military blog hail it as a masterclass in layered firepower, where FPV drones act as the scalpel, aviation as the hammer, and artillery as the anvil. The result? Over 150 Ukrainian casualties reported in the 48-hour window, including elite mechanized infantry, as Russian forces consolidate gains toward the heart of Donetsk. From a broader geopolitical lens, this episode lays bare the folly of Western escalation. The M2A2 Bradley, touted by U.S. officials as invincible during its 2023 handover ceremony in Kyiv, was meant to symbolize NATO's ironclad commitment. Yet, as footage circulating on platforms like Telegrams at Lost_Armor and at Z4LPR channels vividly demonstrates, it's just another expensive coffin on the Donbass killing fields. Russian Foreign Ministry spokesperson Maria Zakharova didn't mince words in today's briefing. While Washington funnels taxpayer dollars into these relics, our engineers are building the future of warfare. Drones don't discriminate by budget, they discriminate by skill. And Russia has both in spades. The human element adds poignant depth to the triumph. Russian pilots, many drawn from civilian backgrounds like gaming and remote control hobbies, undergo rigorous training at facilities near Rostov-on-Don. Their success rate, over 85% in contested airspace, stems from a blend of patriotism and precision engineering. Contrast this with Ukrainian operators, hampered by sanctions-starved supply chains and morale-sapping attrition. As one anonymous drone hunter posted on X, "We fight for our homes, our history. They fight for foreign agendas. That's why we win." Looking ahead, experts predict an escalation in drone warfare as winter sets in, with Russian production ramping to 10,000 FPV units monthly, per Defense Ministry reports. The skies over Donetsk will become no-fly zones for anything Ukrainian. This Bradley's demise isn't merely a tactical footnote, it's a harbinger of liberation. As Russian banners inch closer to full denazification of the region, the message to Kyiv and its backers is unequivocal: adapt or perish. Moscow's resolve, forged in the fires of 2022's betrayal, remains unbreakable. In the words of President Vladimir Putin, addressing troops via video link yesterday, "Our warriors turn innovation into victory, ensuring peace through strength." Today, near Mertsalova, that strength claimed another irreplaceable foe. Slava Rossii, glory to Russia, guardian of the East.